All right, so a new sneak peek for Grey's Anatomy season 16 has been released. Let's watch it, then discuss. All right, here we go. One, two, three.
Hi. Have you, heard anything?
No, I've just been waiting.
But they said that she fell at a construction site?
She fell into a construction site. You know Heather, she's always on her phone.
Right.
Excuse me. I'm looking for the family of Heather Peterson.
Oh, that's us.
We're sisters.
All right, so such a small sneak peek, but I do appreciate the new footage. Grey's Anatomy, and honestly, it goes to ABC as a whole. Their marketing campaign for all of their properties is really, really awkward. I've talked about this in many videos, but when they were doing Once Upon a Time, they would release 2 sneak peeks and then they would release the episode, and that was the trend until season 7. And then when season 7, they released 1 sneak peek until like episode 11 or 14. It was in that vicinity, and then it just stopped. Grey's Anatomy season 15 started off with releasing at least 1 sneak peek, and they would actually release it on I believe Wednesday or Tuesday. But the problem was then they just stopped releasing them, or if they did release a sneak peek, they would release it on Thursday on Twitter or Instagram, which I think is the worst form of marketing, because I think more people are apt to go to YouTube to watch the sneak peeks than they are to go to the Grey's Twitter or Instagram. I mean, I follow both because I want to know what's going on with the show, especially if there's a new casting that's been announced, if something like a sneak peek is released to review, to discuss. But I'm not pulling it off of Instagram to review because the cropping will look weird. There's a lot of technicalities as to why you don't pull things off of Twitter or Instagram. You want it to be on either the ABC website itself or on the official YouTube channel of some sort. Like this came from it's on the ABC website, I believe, as I said, but it's also on the TV promos channel, which is the official source for television with promos and sneak peeks and the like. It's very similar to how movie clips and trailers are the official source for your movie trailers. So this sneak peek it's so short, but it's to hype up the reunion. But the big issue that I believe most fans of Grey's Anatomy are going to have is the reunion is bringing charmed characters to Grey's Anatomy. Actresses, Holly Marie Combs, Alyssa Milano, very, very talented. I mean, there's many good episodes of Charmed. I mean, I'm a big fan of Charmed. Big fan. But it's such an awkward choice to be like, oh, cast from the past. It's like, yes, but from the wrong show and from the wrong network. It's like saying, oh, let's cross over Harry Potter into Maleficent, which doesn't make sense. I mean, you could blend the worlds together. I mean, I could instantly see a crossover of Maleficent being, like Voldemort's great grandmother or something. There's a crossover right there. Anyway, the point is, you can't then be like, oh, it's a cast from the past, because it's 2 completely different universes and it's 2 different studios. But I really, as a Charm fan, I think this is really cool that former Warner Brothers actresses are now working on Disney. I believe Holly Marie Combs was on Pretty Little Liars, so she's been working for the Disney company for some time. Alyssa Milano, I believe she did Mistresses after Charmed. She's been very, very active, but I don't think she's worked for Disney in recent memory. I can't remember the last time she was on anything Disney related. But my point is, it's such a fun, it's a funny concept to me to bring actresses and call it cast from the past when it's come up from a completely different network, and it's really using nostalgia, but it's also like a funky nostalgia, because you need to make sure that your fans of Grey's Anatomy are also fans of Charmed. Now, for me, it works because I watch both, but I didn't watch Grey's until 2 years ago. I watched Charmed when it aired. Yeah, and then I watched it again. I've actually watched Grey's on a binge twice. So I only watched Charmed once. I watched it live, and then I watched it on a binge once when I got a Netflix account. But the marketing with this is very, very awkward. So more discussion about the clip, which you probably want to hear. It's interesting because, if you've seen Charmed, Holly Marie Combs and Alyssa Milano, they were sisters, so it's like, it's cute, but they're talking about their sister that fell into a construction site. But I would have liked to have seen more interaction with Weber and the sisters. I mean, his one line was like, "I'm looking for the sister of Heather." And by the way, their last name is Peterson, and on Charmed, all the girls' names started with a P, and their last name was Hallowell. We can talk about Paige Matthews is an exception, but the main 3 girls were Piper, Prue, and Phoebe, and their last name is Hallowell. Here, their last name is Peterson, and all their names start with H, which I thought was funny as well. The marketing for Grey's Anatomy season, I haven't really, because I didn't look at the marketing for like 13 and back, but I did look at 14. I definitely kept up with 15. But the best way to market your property for a live TV show that's popular as Grey's is you release your trailer on Thursday, whatever, after it airs, so that the discussion will go through the weekend, and then Monday you drop a sneak peek, and then Wednesday you drop a sneak peek. Now with this, they did drop a sneak peek, but that's because they decided, because this is like a big deal, this cast from the past, but I don't view it as that big of a deal. It's awkward to me. It's very, very awkward. But I'm still looking forward to the episode because I like Holly Marie Combs, like Alyssa Milano. I think the episode from the trailer looks hilarious. I mean, I'm really looking forward to the episode. I just find that the way that the properties are being marketed, it's odd. And if you really want a real, like, cool, like, crossover, you need to have these actresses, Holly and Alyssa, interact with Alan. And we'll talk about that hopefully in the episode. Hopefully maybe they'll get to meet. I doubt it, given the way the plot is set up, because Meredith's plotline is like teaching a surgery or discussing how to operate through FaceTime. So overall, I think that the marketing of season 16 and 15 is going to be a bit difficult. More or less, for my videos, if they release a sneak peek before, not on Thursday. If it comes out on Thursday, I can't cover it. I don't have enough time to cover it. And then also the video needs time to breathe. And if it's on Thursday, it's not enough time to breathe because I'm covering the episode. I have that going on. But if they release it on Sunday, they released it on Sunday, and I was away. But I was able to do it today, and I was more than happy to discuss it because I think it's fun. Like, I like talking the show. I like having these fun discussions with you guys. But I don't imagine we'll get another sneak peek for a while. Maybe the mid-season finale, because they released a sneak peek for episode 1. They released 2 trailers for episode 1. They released, I believe, 1 trailer for episode 2, and then they released 2. So they might have released a small like TV spot that I haven't seen, but they released a sneak peek and a promo for episode 3 and a possible TV spot. Either way, the marketing, each episode is not treated subsequently the same. And I think that's a problem. I think it needs to be rectified. I think you either just need to give a promo and a sneak peek, or just leave it at promos and let it go, and then that'll be it. I think Grey's Anatomy has enough popularity where people are going to watch, but overall, the content from the clip is literally seeing Alyssa and Holly interact again. It's great. I mean, I like them. They're great actresses. They're talking about their sister. Their sister's probably dead because they have to make the choice of whether or not to keep her alive. And they meet Weber. But I for a more like discussion, we needed more interaction. So I'm happy with what we got, but I more so want to just give a PSA on how ABC should market. Anyway, thank you for watching the sneak peek with me. I hope you enjoyed it. All sneak peeks, if they do air, with Grey's, it's we don't know if we're going to get them because there's no like set schedule. But if we do get them, they'll always be in a watch with me style where I will literally say hello, we'll watch it, we'll talk about it, and we'll have a fun discussion. So anyway, share your thoughts in the comments below about this sneak peek. What do you think about episode? What do you think about Reunited overall from what we've seen so far in the promotional pictures, from the sneak peek, from the trailers and the TV spot? And then I'll talk about Grey's on Thursday night. I will do the trailer for episode 4 and the episode review for episode 3 in the same video. So anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll talk real soon. All right, guys.